This is Zion. Shout out to 2K TV for 300 episodes.
The Jazz coming down the tunnel earlier, ready to do battle on their home floor. And checking out some numbers and we've got...
Thank you, Kevin. Utah's...
What a great philosophy. D.A., thanks. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Ingram and Williamson are the forwards. Gary Trent is out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Allen in at the center position. And for Utah, Josh Hart out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Plumlee. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Isaac in at the four-man position. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Now, here's Trent. He's covered by Isaac. And that one's good. Ingram.
The pure shooting ability of Ingram does all the talking there. He gets the ball and delivers that quick release.
Now, here's Mitchell. Here's Craig. Inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Donovan Mitchell just understanding if I'm this close to the cup, I've got to score it.
Ball kicks to Ingram. Ball surveying the defense. Pass to Trent. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. 4 on the shot clock. Tries from 10. Misses off the left iron. Pass to Isaac. Mitchell left side. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Donovan Mitchell can play the 1 or the 2, and in a pinch, maybe the 3. The drive and the passion he plays with is special.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Mitchell's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, you're seeing Isaac mature as an offensive player. Finding your open teammate, such a critical skill.
Here's Ingram. Craig pulls it in.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
Excellent D there from Allen.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Mitchell. And even 3-on-3 break. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only 1 shot. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
And Ball being aggressive there with his penetration, seizing on any open space to get to the basket.
Mitchell passes to Isaac. Now here's Craig. He's covered by Ingram. And he lays in the alley-oop.
Goodness, save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Now Trent. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. Good on the shot.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
They get the rebound. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Jazz.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
And that one's good, Williamson.
Yeah, using his vertical on the offensive glass, Williamson is adept at reading misses and pouncing on second chance opportunities.
Now, here's Mitchell. 7 points in the game. Pass to Hart, launches it, and the three ball is good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pelicans trail by 4. Ball with it. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Here's Ingram. The second chance effort, and the layup is up and in. Ingram's got 6.
And this is what you want more of. Ingram has to keep being aggressive like this.
And here is Mitchell. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Stolen by Ball. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Ball's running. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. To the paint. Isaac up top. Covered by Williamson. Ball against Mitchell. Here's Plumlee. And it's sent back by Allen.
Boy, you've got to watch those long arms of Jared Allen. Twice on the pipe, send it back.
Out to the wing. The dish now to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And what an athlete Ingram is. Elevates up in the air with such ease for the dunk.
Up top, Plumlee. And the pass to Isaac. Now, here's Hart. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here's Ball. 9 points last game out. Williamson. That shot off. Isaac with some nice D. Here's Hart. The step back jumper is good. 5 points in the game. The New Orleans Pelicans come into this one after the win against Washington.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
Ingram wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ingram's got 11 points.
A solid shooter from outside the arc. Ingram is fantastic at realizing when he should take those shots.
And the foul called on Jared Allen. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's already this guy's second foul now. He's either going to have to sit or play a bit more conservatively.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Plumlee. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Torrey Craig. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Enes Kanter's checked in for Jared Allen. Jones comes in for Zion Williamson. Thomas checked in for Gary Trent. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Ball. From the baseline. And it's Mitchell missing.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Here's Alexander-Walker. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
You can see the long wingspan of Jonathan Isaac coming into play twice on the pipes.
Now, here's Clarkson. They lead by 1. Pass to Hart. It's stolen by Jones. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Here's Alexander-Walker. Feeds to Kanter. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, the touch that Enes Kanter presents is really terrific. Unbelievable scoring inside.
To the inside. And then Carter with the jam.
This game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Here's Alexander-Walker. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Stolen by Clarkson. The three. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Passes it to Thomas. Back to Ingram. Some solid defense from Clarkson. For Utah, they've gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. And Ennis Cantor picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. For the Jazz, Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Isaac. Porter comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Carter in for Mitchell. Neesmith, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Clarkson outside. From downtown. Good on the three-point shot. And the Jazz lead by 4.
Well, give Jordan Clarkson a ton of credit. He has worked tirelessly on this shot.
Here's Cantor. From 13 feet, it goes down. Cantor's got his second basket.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
Well, truth is, though, he's tall enough to get that off against anyone.
Carter, that's good.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with the solid find there that leads to a bucket.
Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Carter. And he slams it one-handed.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. Down low. And Carter with the basket on the assist from Carter. Carter's got his second basket of the night.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The drive by Cantor. Porter with the steal.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Carter outside. Carter outside. Here's Clarkson. And Jones sends it back. Outside Thomas. 1:35 left here in the first quarter. Last outing for Utah, it was a loss to the Thunder. And Wendell Carter Jr., not the biggest center, Greg, listed at 6'10". In fact, most reports would have him pegged at 6'9".
And Carter Jr. plays like a 7-footer. Got that 7'4" wingspan and great head on his shoulders that levels the playing field with his height.
Now here's Jones. Justice Winslow missing his last shot. Clarkson surveying the floor. Driving in. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Clarkson's got 5 points so far. Again, New Orleans turns it over. A different look for Utah. That's who's checked in for Carter. And it's Malik Monk in for Clarkson. Now, here's Monk. He's guarded by Thomas. Here's Winslow, and Jones sends it back. To the middle, here's Thomas. The shot's good from Cantor. He's got 6.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Jazz leading by 5. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Carter dishes it to Winslow. Outside Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Over Cantor. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, Otto Porter takes the challenge there with fearlessness, scoring through contact. Woo-hoo.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he's there at 71 from the line this season, probably below where you'd like to see him.
Free throw good. Porter.
I think the thing I like best about Otto Porter, his versatility and long arms, because it allows him to impact the game in so many ways.
Here's Alexander Walker. And so the first quarter is in the books. Jazz out in front as they end the first quarter. Well, Donovan Mitchell may get the spotlight, but he understands.
At the end of the day, I'm here to play basketball and be the
Mitchell is well liked, has a humility about him, Greg, despite his all-star status.
Hasn't let the endorsements or signature shoe deal go to his head. This guy sees the bigger picture.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Offensively, they took care of the ball, and defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Jones is out there with Nesmith. Then it's Thomas. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2. And Jones sends it back. Kanter kicks to Thomas. Kanter, the pass to Thomas. Back to Kanter. Over Porter. Pass to Alexander Walker. Jones with it. Outside Thomas. Here's Nesmith. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Nesmith has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for New Orleans. Winslow, the pass to Medu. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Out to Carter. There's the 3. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Utah. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Now Ball. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. There's the pass to Trent. Williamson trying to free himself up. Williamson on the follow. Williamson's got his second bucket.
And how about the perseverance offensively? I mean, following up the missed shot, and that results in second and third opportunities.
Pass to Monk. And Winslow now top of the key. Over Williamson. Here's Medu. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Allen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Carter against Ball. Lobbed up there for Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
Jared Allen has length and athleticism, and that's an easy opportunity. Wow.
Monk, the pass to Herter. And Utah, another 3.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Ball against Carter. Outside, Ball. Passes it to Trent. Williamson right side. Over Winslow. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, "I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. Watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes." Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. Here's Herter, defended by Allen, and they recover it. Here's Plumlee, hits the jump hook. Plumlee's got the lead up to 9 now for the Jazz.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Pass to Trent. Now here's Williamson. He's tightly guarded. Ingram dishes to Williamson. Rebound, Utah. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. That's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Metu. Josh Hart comes in for Malik Monk. And it's Mitchell in for Javon Carter. The pass to Craig. Here's Herter. He's got 5. Hart with it. Back to Herter. Plumlee in the post. Defended by Trent. That one goes in.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
To end the drought. And it's Williamson missing.
This guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
And so Allen will bring it up for the Pelicans. They trail by 11. This is their first chance this season playing the Jazz.
And they'll be seeing each other 4 times this year. This is the first meeting, looking for a good start in the series.
I think each team obviously will be looking to dictate the tempo and set the tone early.
Here's Herter. He averages about 5 points a game. On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Ball. This one for 3. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Pelicans trail by 8.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
Herter passes to Mitchell. The offensive rebound, Plumlee, and it's sent back by Allen. Outside, Ball. With the shot. Rebound, Utah. They've led by as many as 11 points. Hart the pass to Herter. Mitchell outside. Craig up top. Fires the 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 3rd assist on the night. Pelicans trail by 9. Pass to Trent. Now Ingram from the arc. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
You know, building up confidence as the game goes on. Hit one from behind the arc in the opening period. 2 here in the second.
And the Jazz call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Your Jazz Dancer. Get back to your Jazz Dancers.
For the Jazz, Carter, he's checked in for Plum. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Torrey Craig. And it's Clarkson in for Kevin Huerter. Hart the pass to Mitchell. The Jazz working the ball around now. Here's Hart. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Ingram kicks the ball. Passes to Allen. Now here's Ingram. 5 to shoot. Good work defensively by Carter.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Hands with the ball is out of bounds. Clarkson touched it last. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Jazz. New Orleans also making some changes. Cantor comes in for Allen, and Jones subbed in for Zion Williamson. Pelicans trail by 6. Outside ball. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Thomas checked in for Trent.
Cameron Thomas.
Pass to Ingram. Outside ball. Ingram against Porter. Ingram dishes to Cantor. Got a piece of it. Here's Isaac. Another miss by Utah. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. 6-point game. Kicks it to Cantor. This is to Ingram. Cantor, the pass to Ingram. Back to Cantor. On the clock. There's Ball with the 3. The shot comes out, so Utah will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Porter against Jones. Isaac left side. Can they get it? Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Don't let the frame fool you. Jonathan Isaac is lean, but he is unafraid of contact. I love that play.
And while he's dealt with injuries, I still have enjoyed watching the growth of Jonathan Isaac. Guy entered the league. Everyone knew he could be a shot blocker, but he does so much more defensively.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. You know, Greg, you got to agree the defense isn't the only area where Jonathan Isaac has improved.
And no question, Kevin, his offense has developed as well. He's becoming a more confident scorer, steadily increasing his output on that end.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Nesmith has checked in. And both free throws good for Isaac.
Boy, the promise that has been shown by Jonathan Isaac when he's healthy is tantalizing. This guy has had to be extremely resilient early in his career.
Here's Ball. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
And you can just see the defender just way too slow. And he got burnt there for the layup. That's where speed can kill.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
Now, here's Nesmith. Guarded by Porter. Jazz leading by 8. Mitchell looking it over. Shoots over Ball. And Ball with the block.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Porter passes to Isaac. 6 to shoot. Shoots it. Utah getting another chance here. And it's Carter missing.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Isaac with the steal. In transition, here come the Jazz. Isaac with the ball. And that one's good. Mitchell.
Now, this is why you get the ball into Donovan Mitchell's hands as often as possible. 3-level scorer, ready on the catch. Beautiful.
Here's Alexander Walker. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Mitchell passes to Carter. He kicks it to Porter. Over Neesmith. Porter, no luck. Pelicans trail by 9. Outside Thomas. And there's the pass to Cantor. He dishes it to Thomas. Shoots over Clarkson, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Back to Mitchell. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Cantor's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Neesmith.
Well, the long arms of Otto Porter forcing the miss there.
And so it's Utah in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Joined by Coach Quinn Snyder. Quinn, your team is competing at a very high level. What do you think that's happening?
Well, we're trying to defend. And, we've been a little bit fortunate, too, that missed some shots. But more than anything, we just want to try to guard and make it hard on them.
Got to make them feel you. Thanks, Quinn. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside. Utah finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They have a 9-point lead. And that'll do it for...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle. You love the work ethic he has had on display.
They've got Hart. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Plumlee. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Craig in at the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah. Pelicans trail by 9. Trent passes the ball. And here is Allen. Pass to Ingram. Clock at 6. Over Craig. And the shot falls short this time. Jazz leading by 9. Here's Hart. There's 3-pointers off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Ball, the pass to Cantor. Takes the 13-footer. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hart's got 7.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there. Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Passes it to Mitchell. Over Trent. And it's Mitchell missing.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut to just 9 on the basket from Trent.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
The drive by Mitchell. The Jazz working the ball around now. Hard kicks to Plumlee. Here's Isaac, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul against New Orleans.
Well, the size and the length of Jonathan Isaac presents a problem for the defense. This guy uses that frame to draw fouls.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
The first one falls. New Orleans making a switch here. Williamson's checked in. And both free throws good for Isaac. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And it's Ingram missing.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. Sixth Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. DA, thanks. I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Well, we've seen Donovan Mitchell extend his range and be able to finish at the cup. Sometimes the mid-range is what's available.
Floats it up for Williamson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
Allen against Mitchell. The 10-footer. And Utah again with the bucket.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Outside ball. There's the dish to Ingram. There's the triple. They grab their own miss. Here's Allen. The shot's good. Allen's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jared Allen.
One word you can use to describe Jared Allen, Greg, is efficient. He doesn't waste his chances at the offensive end. I mean, like ever.
He's very smart with his shot selection, but don't let that take away from his defense. Allen takes a lot of pride in protecting the rim.
Utah ends up going with the new group. Here's Medu. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Winslow, the pass to Herter. And here's Carter. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Medu. Monk for 3. There's the call on Kevin Herter. That's his first foul. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Pelicans trail by 11. Now here's ball. Now Ingram. Williamson trying to free himself up. And it's Ingram missing.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Here's Carter. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. The Pelicans have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Ball against Carter. Trent with it. Williamson trying to free himself up. Trent can't hit. It's Carter, high post. The pass to Herter. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense from Ingram. Pelicans trail by 11. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
And great use of length by Ingram, able to reach out and get his hand on the ball for a block.
Allen kicks to Trent. Takes a 3. Monk grabs the board.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
And the foul called on Jared Allen. That's his 3rd foul of the game. So for the Pelicans, Neesmith, he's checked in for Ingram. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Lonzo Ball.
Neesmith, Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Carter, the pass to Winslow. To stop the drought. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
You know, something else we've seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to drop. Big points coming from 3-point range right now.
That free throw, no good. And the usual order was upset last season in more ways than one. 5 out of the final 8 teams Doris in the playoffs had never won a title before.
Kevin, I think for the long-term health and viability of the league, the more teams with an opportunity to win the championship, the better off. We saw new stars get their first opportunity to win a championship. Giannis Antetokounmpo, one of the hardest workers, one of the most humble superstars, goes out and wins it. It was so fun to cover.
That cuts the lead to single digits. Williamson's got 12.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Carter dishes to Carter. Pass to Herter. The Jazz with another miss. Pelicans trail by 9. Here's Alexander Walker. Neesmith, the pass to Thomas. to the paint. Here's Allen. Williamson trying to free himself up. There's Allen. That's good on the assist from Thomas.
Boy, that's a little bit of toughness and concentration. Jared Allen under duress of the defense. Nicely done.
And the Jazz call time here.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Jazz. Clarkson comes in for Carter. And New Orleans also making a change. Jones checked in for Allen. Here's Porter, and he makes good on the layup. Porter's got his second bucket of the night.
The length and athleticism of Otto Porter, able to weather the contact. Terrific strength on that one.
Loads it up for Williamson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Clarkson finds Monk. And he drives in, and it's good for two. Monk's got his first 2 points of the night.
And you could see it in his eyes there. Monk was determined to get to the basket there. And even with the contact, stays focused enough to convert the shot.
Here's Nesmith. They get it back. Porter with a block.
Well, with that 7'1" wingspan for Otto Porter, he can provide some shot blocking.
Pelicans with the rebound. Williamson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Inside, Jones. And Jones with the stuff.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And here is Monk. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game. Here's Carter. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Carter's got 6.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Thomas deciding where to go with it. And Williamson throws it down.
Difficult to guard and pick and roll. Zion's combination of mobility and quickness along with that strength, just so lethal.
Outside Porter. Clarkson for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Now here's Nesmith. Passes it to Alexander Walker. Got a piece of it. Here's Jones. Here's Williamson. And finally they hit one. 18 points for him.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Clarkson gets to Monk. Driving inside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. The Jazz making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. Ball's checked in for New Orleans. Here's Mitchell. He's got 16. Dishes it to Clarkson. Just 5 on the clock. The Jazz with another miss. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Trailing by 5. And what a great addition to the second unit up in Salt Lake with the Utah Jazz doors. Jordan Clarkson has really fit right in.
Well, he's fit in between the lines, and as importantly, he is so beloved in the locker room. This guy gets along with everybody on the team, and their time bonding in the Orlando bubble, I think, really just allowed him to come out of his shell. Just a genuine guy, and we know chemistry matters.
And the Jazz with some changes. Torrey Craig comes in for Winslow, and it's Josh Hart in for Porter. And a change for the Pelicans. Enes Kanter's checked in for Jones.
And Hart, the last pick of the first round in that 2017 draft. Not sure why so many teams passed on this talented young man, but boy, he is terrific.
For Utah, they have not shot all that well from the free throw line. 6 of 11. The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Pelicans trail by 7. Outside, Ball. And Williamson throws it down.
And everything coming together for Zion offensively. He has been unreal tonight.
Mitchell with the bounce pass. Clarkson finds Mitchell. Carter with it. He's covered by Ball. Clarkson passes to Carter. Just 5 to shoot. Another miss by Utah.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Ball. Good work defensively by Carter. Jazz leading by 5. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hart the pass to Clarkson. Kicks it to Carter. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Craig. That 3 off the mark. Pass to Alexander Walker. He dishes it to Ball. Lets it go from deep. No good that time. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Jazz out in front, up by 5. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So for New Orleans right now, Williamson out there with Ennis Cantor. Then it's Neesmith. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2 spot. Back to Mitchell. Shoots over Ball. Utah the rebound. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Ball with the bucket.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting his shot off close to the basket.
Here's Mitchell. And that one hits back iron. Pelicans trailed by 5. Down low. Releases. And it's Williamson missing. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Back to Mitchell. The pass to Hart. Here the step back. No good off the front iron. Well, for New Orleans, shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Stolen by Mitchell. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. The feed to Plumlee. It's deflected.
Encouraging to see Cantor trying harder on the defensive end. There's height. There's ability to block shots. Go to work, Ennis.
Here's Neesmith. He kicks the ball. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Alexander Walker. Offensive rebound. And with that, the Utah lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Williamson.
Physical play from Zion, going right through the contact and getting the bucket.
Hart the pass to Plumlee. Back to Hart. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Jazz lead by 5. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. You know, Greg, sometimes it's just hard to quantify defense, but some new age metrics really value Mason Plumlee.
And there's a stat called defensive box plus minus that measures how good your team is with you on the floor. Year in, year out, Mason Plumlee is top 20 in the league, proving his overall effect on a game on the defensive end.
Jones checked in for Enes Kanter. Landon Ingram comes in for Neesmith. And Trent subbed in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to the Pelicans coach talk to his team. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Mitchell finds Isaac. Back to Mitchell. Looking to end his cold spell. Basket counts.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
To the inside, Williamson, and it's sent back by Isaac.
Gas foul, Mason Plumlee. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Pelicans, Jarrett Allen. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Allen.
Well, think about Mr. Jarrett Allen. He was not the first family member to get picked in the NBA draft. Let's remember his dad taken by Dallas in the famous 1985 draft. His dad, however, would go on to have a playing career in Europe.
Pass to Hart. Six on the shot clock. That shot is off. Good D by Williamson. Pass to Trent. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And as we've watched him develop, Zion has steadily improved his passing ability.
Now the pass to Plumlee. Ball against Mitchell. And there's... Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Ingram outside. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Hart kicks to Mitchell. Plumlee dishes to Mitchell. Fires for 3. Again, Mitchell missing.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Ball from long range.
And that's a good job of just getting after it on the backboard. Gets them another possession and allows them to run even more clock.
Here's Craig. Plumlee trying to break loose. Craig can't get it to go. Wound up there for Allen. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Mitchell passes to Plumlee. Mitchell outside. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Trent passes to Williamson. Over Hart. Ball with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Mitchell. And he's finally able to knock one down. Mitchell's got 6 in the quarter.
The combination of power, aggression, and frame, and a willingness to embrace contact. Mr. Donovan Mitchell delivers.
Back to Ingram. Plays it up and banks it in. Ingram's got the lead, back up to 3 now for the Pelicans.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Plumlee, the pass to Mitchell. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Mitchell's got 14 points here in the second half. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Pelicans. Passes it to Allen. For 3, Ingram. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Mitchell finds Craig. Back to Mitchell. 5 on the clock. He takes it in, uses the glass to finish the layup. Mitchell's got 26 points.
This is when it gets scary for defenses because Donovan Mitchell is comfortable, he's in rhythm, and he's torching the defense right now.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Now, when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his 4th year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
Here's Mitchell, and there's another one for the Jazz.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
For New Orleans, they've gone through the 4th quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Pass to Ingram. From deep. No good on that one. So Utah will take it the other way.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
There's the pass to Hart. From deep three-point range, the rebound by Brandon Ingram. Ingram's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And it's in there. Trent's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Pass to Plumlee. Back to Hart. Fires the three. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And the shot goes in. Now it's a 3-point Pelican lead.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Hart with it. Now defended by Williamson. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's rebounded by New Orleans. New Orleans moving it around. Yes, that goes in. Williamson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pelicans.
Some young players tend to defer in big moments. Not Zion.
A floater. And Mitchell with a nice bucket inside. Mitchell's got 30.
Donovan Mitchell might be young, but this guy is fearless and capable of big-time opportunity making.
Allen kicks to Ingram. And it's sent back by Plumlee. On the wing, Isaac. Covered by Williamson. Craig can't get it to go. Pelicans leading by 3. That's good for Williamson on the assist by Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. Ball against Mitchell. Plumlee trying to break loose. The shot by Mitchell, no good. New Orleans has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. Loads it up for Williamson. An emphatic LU jam.
And Ball sets up his teammates, and when they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
Mitchell passes to Isaac. Back to Mitchell. Passes to Hart over Trent. Another miss by Utah.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Ball dishes to Allen. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his third.
Nice job drawing the contact on that move. Jarrett Allen, very difficult to contain because of his length.
Jarrett Allen at the line for 2.
Gets the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And the Pelicans with the possession. Now Ball. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was